What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? So another day, another day in the sun. Touched some grass, had a good time. We got a good close on Bitcoin, but a bad close on ZBEC. We're gonna have a look at every little bit of it, guys. Every little bit of it. We'll get into the chat in a moment. First, let's have a look at Bitcoin's close. Closed right around that 105. 105,826. We're back up over 106,000. 106,300. Can we make a push to the upside, guys? That's what I want to see, right? I want to see some strength. I want to see some power. But first, let's have a look at the volume. Volume. What's the volume look like? It's getting weaker. It's getting weaker. But it's still there. We still got some volume. We got kind of a tiny candle right now. We need to see that volume pick it up, man. We got to see the volume pick it up. Let's have a look at the RSI. I mean, we don't really have to look at the RSI. We know that it was in neutral earlier today, and it would not have moved that significantly. Yeah, still well in neutral. So there is a good move, potential good move to the upside. There is, right? So we'll see what happens. Going over to ZBEC. Well, looky what we have here. We corrected all the way down to the bottom of this to 20496. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that we corrected down to where I said we would correct and everyone got mad at me for saying it and told me I was wrong? Remember this morning when I said the people who were telling me I literally knew nothing and that we were not going to go down to 205? Remember I said that they would be nowhere to be found once we did? Where are they? It's magic. Poof. Vamos, just like that. They vamos. All right, let's get into the chat. Ducky. All right. Funky, what's up, buddy? Waiting on 204 before I DCA back in. Nice. A man with a plan. I like it. Matt, good day, my friend. We got Bulbasaur in the house, chilling, killing like a villain. What's going on? First Pokemon of the day, J Money. Joy, good evening, everyone. Good to see you, Joy J Money, with that first super chat of the day. Who's got the fries for Rob? This guy. Nice, brother. Nice. I dig it, man. I dig it. Volks, what's up, my dude? Grazed that quick 2048 for ZBEC. Yes. It's not done yet, guys. It's not done yet. Right? I told you guys this. I said this was coming, and I got attacked. I got skewed alive for it, man. Right? What's up, Crypto Fam? AK in the house. Who's buying more ZBEC on sale? Can I get a hell yeah? Hoover, what's up, man? What do you think Swift is doing? Little activity out of the blue. Thoughts? Swift is, Swift coin is getting the fries that'll cross your eyes, man. Swift coin. Let's have a look at Swift's chart. I love me some Swift. Still kind of in this range, though, guys. Still in this accumulation range, as you can see. I told you guys, once this breaks, when this accumulation point breaks, guys, it's going to be bigly. Very, very bigly. So, yeah. Swift coin still in accumulation. Looks good to me. I dig it. Oh, you grabbed some. Nice. There you go. Isaac, second Pokemon of the day. My dude, my brother from another mother. What's going on? What's good? What's crack-a-lacking? Paul, good to see you, man. Joy, good evening. She says, hit the likes. Should be the first thing you do. For Rob, great daily content. Absolutely. 489 people watching, 53 likes. Guys, it's like you hate my guts. Click the like button. Consolidating is healthy and necessary. 100%, Cody, 100%. You weirdo. Takes one to know one, brother. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Big Rob and his family of weirdos will love you forever. Alt Braves fan in the house. Good evening, everybody. Rob, I saw you kept the Bart Simpson going on XCN. Yes, it is still going. Let's go look at the Bart Simpson. I'm not going to remove it because I want to see if it plays out. Right? Look at my Bart Simpson, man. Absolutely. Look at that sexy guy. Look at that sexy beast. Absolutely amazing. Will it crash to the downside? We'll find out. Nice little ZBIC dip. Must buy more. There you go. There you go. Don't forget to buy the dip. Guys, as always, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. Doesn't cost you a single solitary thing. Not one iota. See what I did there? Not one iota token. It's absolutely free. So go ahead and get it. Get it. Right? Get it or you gonna get got. Come on. Well, it's up a little bit, 74 likes. We can do better, though, guys. We can do better. Darren, my guy, I don't regret trusting you, weirdo. I'm having fun on the Patreon. There you go, brother. See, I told you. It's all good in the hood. Braveheart, a few ZBIC limited order buys just hit. Glad I got in early when I used to get 1 million Zebs for 1K. I'm glad I stacked because pretty much, yes, exactly. But we're going to have more buying opportunity, though. We're going to have more buying opportunity, and I'm excited about it. What's up, weirdo and D-Gents? Easy, let's go, baby. Rob, can't thank you enough. Miri is starting to break. All my Rob calls are killing it. There you go, man. That's what we do. We crush it, we smash it, we whack it, we build those bags, and we just moonshot it, baby. I got my chips and not enough dip. Roberto, let's go. Braveheart says, hit those likes and show your love, folks. Come on, come on. Question, do you go heavy into certain sectors and move as each go off, or do you stay diversified and wait? That sounds like a loaded question. It sounds like you're asking me what I do now and what I do at the end at the same time. If I'm misunderstanding your question. Congrats on 13K. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. Absolutely. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I picked up 20 bucks on the dip. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Another drop in the bucket, brother. Adds up over time. Will. Kima 3.5. You know what? I was looking at Kima earlier today. I was looking at Kima earlier today. I believe it was today. Let me have another look. Yeah, $3.8 million market cap. Phenomenal tokenomics. Infrastructure on Arbitrum, all-time high 6 months ago, $1.09. You need more liquidity on this project. You need more listings, but definitely this project has some potential. It's just a couple of months old. Yeah, all-time high was 6 months ago. Yeah. What do they do? What do they do? Financial infrastructure platform that enables seamless interoperability between traditional financial systems and blockchain networks. Efficient cross ecosystem transactions, eliminating need for intermediaries. So it's in decentralized finance. So you guys know my weakness for decentralized finance, right? But I'm going to have to do a little bit more digging into this project, to be honest with you. Let's find out what kind of partnerships we got. Let's find that out. Let's find out right now who's their partners. Who do they have for partners? Decentralized money transfer protocol focused on seamless TradFi and DeFi interoperability. They are partnered with MasterCard, Plena Finance. Anybody else of note? Got a lot of partnerships, but you wouldn't know really any of them except for MasterCard. I'm not seeing any others that you guys would really know for partners. But yeah, they're partnered with MasterCard, so that's good, right? That's bullish. So yeah, I might have to do a little bit of a deeper dive into Kima, but yeah, it looks okay to me. Eli, welcome to the member side, my dude. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the support of the channel, my guy. Where were we? Rob tells you the truth, guys, good or bad. That's real class. Exactly. Some people don't like it, right? So, a lot of people only want me to tell them what they want to hear, and usually that's tell me it's going up. Please tell me it's going up. And if I don't tell you it's going up, you get mad at me, right? But I got to be honest with you, man. I got to prepare you, right? Because like I talked about this morning, guys. Okay. But this is important especially for newer people to realize in this space. There's so much, I'm trying to think of a word, so much BS about bullish versus bearish in terms of sentiment. Like people are being bullish, people are being bearish. Is this bullish? Is that bearish? Guys, listen, okay? Let's cut through the crap cake here. Take it from somebody who's been through multiple bull runs, okay? There's no such thing as bearish, okay? I'm going to tell you why. Because whether the market is going up or whether the market is going down, you have an opportunity. If you're paying attention, you have opportunity to make money no matter what direction the market is going in. So there is no such thing as bearish. If you see a video and, if you're watching Caesar and Caesar tells you that Zebek is pulling back, that's not bearish. That's not him being bearish. If anything, he's highlighting an opportunity for you to be able to capitalize on to make money. Because believe it or not, millionaires in this space are not made when everything's green. Millionaires are made in this space when everything is red, right? So when someone tells you that a project is going to be red for a while, what they're really telling you is, here's an opportunity for you to make a lot of money in the future. So why someone feels that that's a negative thing or that it is bearish, you cannot be so provincial in your way of thinking in this space. Expand your mind, right? Ty, my man, what's up, brother? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Would it be smart to swap my rare for rare? What the hell is rare? Like a rare Pokemon card? Which rare are you talking about? Super rare or super rare bears? I don't know which one you're talking about, man. Is this the one you're talking about? It's got good tokenomics, good small market cap. The chart only looks like that because it launched at the peak of the last bull run. So this drop doesn't mean anything. A lot of people make that mistake, guys. They see a chart that looks like this and they think, oh, look at that dump. And then it just went. Guys, this launched at the peak of the bull run, and this collapse is the same collapse that every single crypto out there had at that time frame. You're collapsing down into a bear market, right? So don't let the chart fool you, right? It's an NFT play. All-time high 3 years ago, $3. You got listings, that's for sure. I mean, super rare seems okay to me. Seems okay. I personally like way better, but that's just me. We up in here, fam. There you go, man. There you go. Jake the Snake. No, Roberto. What's weird is you always being correct. I'm starting to believe you're actually from the future. It's just spending time to, pay attention to what's going on. Like I said, a lot of these content creators that are wrong all the time, they're wrong because they don't actually put in any time, right? They sit down at their computer 20 minutes before they make a video or go live. They've done no research. They've looked up nothing. And then they just spit out there whatever comes to mind when they're live, right? That's why they're wrong so much. Nando, what's up, buddy? Game and Gems is fighting resistance again. Our beautiful, yeah. We can talk about Miria on here. That's fine, brother. What would be a possible support level for Zebek? I get asked that question like 16,427.5 times a day. Well, I mean, I have it right here on the chart, right? Between 205 and 2055 is probably where you're going to catch. We came right down inside of here already and wicked all the way back up again. A lot of buying pressure in here. That's why. See this wick? See how we wicked all the way down and then boom, shot back up? That's buying pressure. That's why we wicked right back up. A lot of people had placed buy orders down there in case of a dip down there, and those buy orders fill, which shoots the price back up again, right? So very bullish, very, very bullish. I have DCA'd twice today. There you go, man. There you go. TNT, tomorrow's news today. What the heckins this? They're using the OTC market for price manipulation for BTC, Ethereum. Does that surprise you, though? It shouldn't. It shouldn't surprise you. Pistol Pete. XCN and Jasmine hopefully start moving soon. Oh, they will, brother. They will. AK, do you foresee any BTC crash all the way down to... No. Some Christian YouTube channels are telling folks to sell all and set low buyback. No. We're not going back down to... We're not dropping to 75-ish K. We could... Here, I'll pull up Bitcoin's chart. I will pull up Bitcoin's chart. Okay, I have this golden pocket here, this little purple box. This is where I think we could correct to, between 101 and 103. And if that doesn't hold, we could correct all the way down here between 95 and 98K. So I have those two boxes in place, but we're not going all the way back down to 75. No, we would need something catastrophic to happen. You know how far down that is for Bitcoin? That's like way down here. That would be, let me tighten this up. That would be a collapse of almost 30%. We'll round it to 30. That would be a 30% correction at this point in the cycle. I don't think we fall that far, man. I really don't. Like I said, here to here, but we're already, fighting, dropping into the oversold on the RSI as well. So I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Beebs, my brother from another mother. What's going on, man? Adam, thank you so much, man, for the super sticker. I appreciate you and all that you do, my friend. Thank you so much. Leroy, any idea what my ROI will be on Jasmine nodes? I have no idea, my friend. No idea. 5 shares ago, AMC, crypto, allow boss. Jesus is king. Absolutely he is, my friend. Say it loud and proud. And a half. BTC is moving. Yeah, she is. 106,200. Smash the likes button, guys. There were only 39 when I looked. Yeah, we got 629 people watching. 116 likes, guys. That is like kicking me right in the sack, right? It's like just walking up, looking me in the eye, and sacking me, right? Why would you do that? Smash the like, guys. Come on. All right, what else do we have? We got to get into some of the news here, guys. We got to get into some of the news. Nicholas, what's up, man? Good to see you. Poof, vamos. You're all man, brother. You're the man, brother. God bless you, my guy. If you don't listen to the crypto future, you don't want to know the future. There you go. I acknowledge you. A stormtrooper for real. Jerry the Turtle. Is Jerry the Turtle climbing again? That sneaky little bastard, eh? JY, what's the ticker on that again? JY, there we go. It's not climbing. It's down 2% on the day. You tripping, man. You tripping. It's down 2%. If we get to 75K Bitcoin, I think we're cooked. Yeah, no kidding. Swift chart, Rob, please. I literally looked at the Swift chart like 10 minutes ago, my friend. What is the airspeed and velocity of an un-Zebec European, if that helps? Okay. Jasmine news. The nodes are coming out. We got nodes coming out. David, every day I see you come in here and you ask for Jasmine news. Jasmine news. I appreciate you for that. Yeah, right now we're dealing with the node situation over on the Patreon. Everyone's applying for nodes. We're trying to get in there, get those nodes activated, and we're going to make that passive income on the Junction nodes, guys. I'm jacked up about that. If you want to get involved, guys, get over to the Patreon. Tyler, as usual, you know you got my like. Thank you so much, my friend. Anyone else hanging a photo of Rob in their living room? That's funny. Don't be weird like that. Don't be weird with the likes. Yeah, don't make it weird, guys, right? Don't make it weird. Oh, there we go. We just shot up to 140, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. That is nice. No more sack and rob, okay? We need Swift to move to 10 cents and beyond. Hell yeah, Tyler, let's get that Millie first, Leroy, and 4C hands down. I would love 10 cent Swift. Amen, man. Amen. Nothing for the Zebec and Monty Python joke. It flew completely over my head, brother. Are we finally looking bullish on my dad coming back from the store for milk? Bullish. Well played, sir. Well played. Amazing Coins steps up. Hey, Rob Father, can you look at XYO for me, please? For you, my friend, the world. For you, my friend, the world. Let's go look at XYO's chart, shall we? Well, we've already got our falling wedge on here. And, yeah, I mean, it's playing out pretty good, man. It's playing out. We're just waiting for the breakout here. We're in a very bullish structure. Very bullish structure on XYO. My target out of here, right around that 1 cent to 9.5, 1 cent 9.7, close to 2 cents on the break. Should be a nice little move. What's the minimum cost to run a Jasmine node? I think they're like, the cost on the node, it's to be a node operator is like, or delegator is like, I think it's like $1,200 right now or something. Roberto, have you not seen Monty Python Search? No, I have not seen it, man. That was never my gig. For some reason, I don't know why. It was never my gig. I don't know why. Let's get into some of the news here, guys. Let's see what's going on around the block here. Quick shout out to the channel sponsor ahead of time, though, guys. Decent Biometric Wallet. Use our link. Get a phenomenal deal, guys. Not your keys, not your coins. They got a 2-for deal going on. The Decent Biometric Wallets, or get the card wallets. Keep your crypto safe. Keep it off exchanges. Don't be that guy, right? Don't get hacked. Don't lose your money. All right, we got a video clip to get through here. We just got to get the ad out of the way. You know who I haven't seen yet today? I don't think she was here earlier today either in the live stream. Ramona. Where's Ramona? We haven't even heard a single thing from her today. That's strange. Hopefully she's okay.
A set of data points for the markets to absorb this week, including Friday's employment report. Joining us with more on the market, Stephanie Guild. Chief Investment Officer at Robinhood Financial, who you can call me Godot. I'm waiting. Are we ever going to see a deleterious effect on growth from all the uncertainty and all the tariffs? And is it coming this Friday? Is it finally going to be there?
No, I don't think the jobs report is going to be the thing that shows.
Will it ever come then?
Data. I think it depends on how long it takes to understand where the tariffs are. And I think investors need to, just like when you're driving a car and you need to turn down the radio to see better, I think we all need to turn down the noise a little bit. And I do that. and really just focus on the two possible scenarios. One is that we have higher tariffs than we have today, and you need to have dry powder, and for the volatility, you need to have some low volatility stocks in your portfolio. And then I think the other one is that we do have some tariffs, that's for sure. I don't think those are ever going away. Basant made that clear yesterday in Face the Nation. But I think there's a possibility that they end up being kind of lower and tolerable.
I thought companies and consumers were already responding by from the uncertainty and being paralyzed. Have we seen anything to indicate that? Give me a number that shows that.
No, I mean, we haven't seen. Obviously Q1 GDP was a little lower, right? And
that had some weird stuff in it, right?
Well, even with the weird stuff in it, right? Like it was still a little bit negative. And after that point, you had the pause put in place, and things have come back really strongly. And all those ships that started coming.
Wealth effect of the market.
I mean, you don't see a recession yet. Like it just doesn't show it in the numbers yet.
Did you look closely at any of the deficit data that came out on Friday, and why was it cut in half from the prior month, when I thought everybody was going to be stocking up on imported goods prior to the tariffs kicking in?
I mean, I think they did.
Then why was it half of why was it only 80 billion?
Well, I think because they stocked up, and now things are starting to move now. I thought you were talking about the deficit in the government for a second.
No, that's a whole other enchilada. Obviously, no, I just couldn't understand why in a month where you would have thought that suppliers were going to front end load things and get as much as they could.
That. Like I think they started doing that in March. And
that still wouldn't explain why it goes down in half. I don't know. So are you? You don't have an S&P target, do you?
I do.
For the end of the year.
I've had one for the same one. I haven't been like other strategists.
The same one.
6,200.
6,200. So even when on the week of April 2nd, you didn't change it from 6,200.
I was 6,500 at the start of the year on the low end of all the analysts, and then I moved it down to 6,200, and I've kind of kept it there because I just think you don't know what was going to happen. And oftentimes, President Trump does come out a little stronger than where things settle. And so you really shouldn't be, I think, moving things around. Like I said, you want to turn down the noise and really focus on what is actually happening.
You're not a fixed income analyst necessarily, but it certainly matters, and it informs the other markets.
Yeah, of course.
Rates going higher, vigilantes coming around.
Yes.
Is it going to be? They are.
I think we need bond vigilantes around. I mean, as a percentage of GDP, our interest payments are now 3%.
Yeah.
And that was the last time we had bond vigilantes out.
Yeah. And our deficit to GDP is stratospheric. It can't.
Not as high as Japan, but yes, it's
7%,
very high.
Isn't it?
Debt to GDP or deficit to GDP?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's $1.8 trillion today, right? And if you think about how much we spend, like the thing I think we're not dealing with that we need to deal with, 2/3 of what we spend is on Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. And that's the part I don't see actually being dealt with. And that is what
You don't see Medicaid? This is not enough with Medicaid? I don't think it's.
I mean, there's not much happening in terms of, right? Like there's
really not
additional requirements, but I really feel like we need to reimagine what happens with Social Security. That's the biggest piece of it.
Yeah, that one. But Medicaid, I mean, it's become, it's the way that the system works now. It's not what it was intended to do.
No, I mean, it was set up like it.
For disabled,
you don't get to
pregnant,
control.
yeah.
We don't even get to control how much the government spends on it. It's all just based on CPI, which is not really.
And all the states get to, they get to game it and get reimbursed in certain ways. All right, these are a lot of. You got to be
biggest financial issue.
So I'm going to be, if I come back in another life, I'm going to be a technical analyst. I'm not going to think about anything but charts and sentiment and flags and Fibonacci and things. I'm not going to think about the government or President Trump or anything. You have to think about all those, don't you? Still.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm running money now. We have a managed
How about
portfolio. Bitcoin? I mean, look, Bitcoin is starting to come into the fold. Every single day there's a new regulation proposed to make it more sustainable and make it something that people can actually invest in across the world. And I do think that there is a future for Bitcoin.
Yeah, there is. On the moon. Let's go. Amazing coins. Thanks, Rob. Just picked up 500K XYO. You're the best. There you go, brother. Beam is climbed up. There you go. Nice. Green tea. We got Squirtle in the house. Come on, guys. Like and subscribe. Absolutely. I think Robinhood will be adding new cryptos to their section. Hopefully Turbo gets listed. That would be pretty cool. Hey, Rob, any tips on good resources to learn technical analysis? Yeah, get over to the Patreon. We teach that over there too. Please take a look at Root Network. I looked at Root Network this morning, my friend. I pulled the chart on that this morning. What else do we have going on? MetaPlanet buys 1,088 Bitcoin, entering top 10 corporate holders. This latest purchase allowed MetaPlanet to surpass both Galaxy Digital and Block Inc. in corporate Bitcoin holdings. The acquisition also proves that there's still rising institutional confidence despite Bitcoin's recent volatility. Meanwhile, Strategy, led by Bitcoin's bull Michael Saylor, acquired an additional 705 Bitcoin worth $75.1 million during the price dip, pushing its total holdings to a staggering 580,955 Bitcoin. This stockpile is valued at over $40 billion. Strategy's continued accumulation strategy is drawing a lot of attention, especially after a director's share sale. Guys, that is the power of dollar cost averaging at its finest. Despite turbulent markets, crypto investment products saw its $286 million in inflows last week, which was the 7th consecutive week of capital inflows, while Bitcoin ETPs experienced slight outflows. Ethereum's investment products surged and netted $321 million in their strongest week since late 2024. Japanese investment firms MetaPlanet became the world's 8th largest corporate holder of Bitcoin after another major purchase. In a June 2nd post on X, the company announced the acquisition of 1,088 Bitcoin at an average price of $108,400 per coin, totaling $117.9 million. This latest investment brings MetaPlanet's holdings to 8,888 Bitcoin, placing it ahead of Galaxy Digital's 8,100 Bitcoin and Block Inc.'s 8,485 Bitcoin. The move is impressive not only for the size, but also for the price point, which was over $100,000 per Bitcoin. This would mean that the company has deepened institutional confidence in the ongoing bull market. The purchase also happened against the backdrop of rising economic uncertainty, particularly in Japan's bond markets, where yield spikes are raising concerns over fiscal stability and sovereign debt risk. According to Bitwise's head of European research, current default probabilities across the G2 bonds support a Bitcoin valuation above $200,000. Bitcoin itself recently reached an all-time high above 112,000 on May 22nd, before pulling back to around 105,464. Analysts at Bitfinex consider this consolidation healthy, as it provides a foundation for a potential next leg up, especially if Bitcoin continues to hold above its short-term holder cost basis of around $95,000. They believe the coming weeks will be pivotal in determining whether the recent highs were local peaks or the beginning of a broader Q3 rally. Let's go. However, some analysts are warning people over the speculative enthusiasm surrounding Bitcoin's linked equities. Metaplanet owned stock surged to the point where it's trading at $596,000 Bitcoin premium. This means that investors are effectively paying more than 5 times the spot price of BTC via exposure to Metaplanet shares. Strategy, the world's largest corporate holder of Bitcoin, also recently confirmed another major BTC acquisition as part of the aggressive buying strategy. The company is led by Bitcoin advocate Michael Saylor and revealed that it purchased 705 Bitcoin between May 22nd and May 30th for a total of $75.1 million. The acquisition was completed at an average price of $106,495 per coin. This means that Strategy took advantage of the temporary Bitcoin price dip, which fell from 110,000 earlier in the week to 103,400. The latest purchase was Strategy's final addition to the Bitcoin treasury for the month of May and brings its total holdings to an unprecedented 580,955 Bitcoin. The total value of these holdings are which were acquired at a blended average cost of $70,000 per coin, that's his cost average, now amounts to approximately $40.68 billion. This firmly cements Strategy's position as the largest Bitcoin holder company by a huge margin. Not huge, huge. The announcement coincides with a series of share sales by Strategy's director, which raised some questions about insider sentiment. According to a May 30th securities filing, they sold 3,750 shares of Strategy's Class A stock over the course of the week between May 22nd and May 29th. These transactions occurred just as the company was finalizing its latest Bitcoin purchases. The sale applied additional pressure to Strategy's stock price, which briefly dipped below $360 on May 28th and May 30th. However, the stock rebounded slightly to close the week at $369, though it remained 1.6% down in the pre-market trading. Despite the recent volatility, Strategy stock is still up on the year after gaining 23% year to date and boasting an impressive 123% gain over the past 12 months. Overall, the company's steadfast accumulation strategy is being closely watched by both institutional investors and crypto market participants, especially as Strategy purchases now occur at price levels well above the average cost basis. Meanwhile, crypto investment products continue to attract capital last week, despite heavy market volatility and a sharp decline in Bitcoin's price. According to the June 2nd report by CoinShares, digital asset exchange traded products saw $286 million in inflows for the week, ending May 30th. This was the 7th consecutive week of inflows and pushed the total over that period to $10.9 billion. However, the broader market decline led to a drop in total assets under management from a record $187 billion to $177 billion. CoinShares head of research attributed the drop to AUM, assets under management, to growing market concerns over geopolitical factors, including U.S. tariff uncertainty. Bitcoin tumbled from 110,000, which also contributed to a modest outflow of $8 million from BTC investment products. Despite the outflow, long-term sentiment towards Bitcoin is still cautiously optimistic, though analysts pointed out that June tends to historically be a mixed month for crypto markets, which could add to short-term instability. Meanwhile, Ethereum-based investment products led the pack with $321 million in inflows, which was the strongest flow since December of 2024. This renewed demand happened after Ethereum's long underperformance earlier in the year, which even led some trader firms to compare its behavior to that of a meme coin. With Ethereum currently trading around $2,486, it gained 36% over the past 30 days. Other crypto products showed diverging trends. XRP investment vehicles posted outflows for the second consecutive week by shedding 28 million. BlackRock's iShares ETF continued to lead the issuers with 790 million in inflows, despite witnessing a sharp end-of-week drop in its Bitcoin ETF products. Year-to-date, iShare flows reached 12.4 billion, although their assets under management slipped from 74.8 billion to 72.9 billion. Conversely, ARK Invest and 21 Shares saw the largest issuer level outflows last week, with combined losses of 282 million and total yearly outflows now standing at 22 million. The flow reversal across Bitcoin products is being linked to profit-taking activity, seasonal weakness, and broader macroeconomic concerns. Stargazer, what's going on? With Lit Labs Games, will Lit Labs Games get to its all-time high again? What's your price prediction? Thank you. Lit Labs, man, I haven't looked at Lit Labs in a while. It must be at least a year since I looked at Lit Labs. Lit Labs, little Lit Labs. Wow, man, Lit Labs has taken a pounding. Holy smokes. Oof. $112,000 market cap. Absolutely decimated. Wow. This looks dead. Is this even worth anything anymore? This looks dead. Oh my goodness. 5 cents was the high. The only place it's listed now is on PancakeSwap. I think Lit Labs might have got destroyed, man. Let me check on CoinMarketCap. What's they saying? What's they saying? Oh man, yeah, Lit Labs. Holy smokes. I've not looked at Lit Labs in ages. Holy smokes. Yeah, I don't think so, man. I don't think so, Stargazer. It's not even listed anywhere anymore. This has just been absolutely destroyed. Wow, I'm gonna have to do some looking into what happened here. Holy smokes. Mr. Wright, like the new recording studio behind you, Rob. Power of Zebek. There you go. Beebs. Rob, do you think Caspa's biggest catalyst will be the smart contracts? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to be, like, honestly, that narrative for Caspa is the same narrative that was being used against Cardano in the last bull run, right? And Cardano exploded from like 3 or 4 cents to like $3, right? So I don't know. I really don't think it's as big a deal as people think. The whole smart contracts on there. I think it'll be big though. But Caspa's going to be fine. Caspa's going to have a good run in my opinion. It'll gain momentum again and it'll go crazy. Absolutely. River, what's going on? Finally joined the Patreon. I saw that. I was wondering if that was you. I was like, is that like the River? It's awesome to have you there, River. It's awesome to have you. BlackRock bought some Ethereum today. There you go. New Patreon member here. Love the channel. Bronx, welcome to the family as well, man. Absolutely. We're getting all kinds of new family members here on the Patreon, guys. Welcome to the family. We're going to be live over on the Patreon as soon as we're done this this live stream here. So make sure you join us over there for the live stream, guys. It's going to be fun. Where was I? Troy, thumbs up for Rob and the Crypto Prophet. There you go. Don't forget to give Crypto Blueprint some love. Yes, make sure you get over to Crypto Blueprint, like and subscribe. Zebek pumping that down, got eaten up. Yeah, a lot of buying pressure down there, huh? A lot of buy orders. Let's go back over to the Zebek chart and have a look. Yeah, it got bought right back up. Let's have a looky-loo. Very nice, very nice. You like it, yes. There she is, Gamma Goddess in the house. Sorry, just got back home this evening from being out on the town. Holistic checkup. There you go. Hopefully everything checked in good for you. Everything's looking good. Everything's fine. Thoughts on Corpo Gaming? I don't think I've ever heard of it, my friend. Pump, 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 pump it up. You got to pump it up. I understand maybe just the exchange listings for Casper would be best. Yeah, I agree. It's going to rip to 208. Let's go. Cookie DAO is an epic project. Absolutely epic. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, big news, guys. I dropped 3 gems, 3 more microcap gems over on the Patreon on the weekend. Get over there, guys, before these things pop off like Onyx Coin did, like Swift, or like Zbeck did. You don't want to miss out on that, guys. You want to get in. If getting in early on microcap gems is your stick, if that's what you like to do, man, the 3, 4, 5, 600% gains we're getting on these calls is absolutely ridiculous, man. Get over to the Patreon. I'm telling you, the link is in the chat. Hey Rob, thanks for all you do. You gave have you gave a look at ACH Alchemy Pay? Yeah, I've looked at Alchemy Pay a lot. Alchemy Pay is not a new project. It was around in the last cycle. It's a good project, but it's not new by any means. Rob, if you had 1,000K to play with, what small market cap would you throw it in for a higher ROI? What would I drop it into right now? I'm looking across the market right now. Honestly, I would go with something that hasn't really run in a while. SPA would be a good pick. Yeah, something like SPA, maybe Vara Network, maybe something like that. Those are some good picks. There she is, Ramona. I was just saying like 20 minutes ago, I was like, I don't think I've seen Ramona all day today. Where's Ramona? Don't miss. Join the Patreon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go. ETFs to all the new Patreon members. Welcome to the family. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Welcome to the family. Guys, do not miss the live stream tonight. If you've got questions, you need help, you need guidance, you need mentorship, get over to the live stream on the Patreon. We're going to be there to help you out as a community tonight, guys. We're going to be live over there in about 20 minutes. Make sure you join us. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get ready for the Patreon live stream, guys. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Get over to the Patreon. I dropped 3 microcap gems there this weekend. I'm dropping 2 more this week. That's 5 gems, guys. You cannot go wrong. We got the mentorship over there. We're going live in about 20 minutes. I'll see you guys over there. God bless. Oh, Gamma Goddess snuck one in. She says, welcome to all the new family members. Welcome to the money team. The Patreon is amazing. You won't regret it. Rob drops gems like hotcakes, baby. Tic Tacs. Let's go. We're shooting them around like Nerf guns, Nerf darts. Pa, 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 pa. I got the Nerf Gatling gun of gems, and I'm just like, I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes live over on the Patreon. Peace. Oh, wait. Where do I see the live feed? I'm on the Patreon. Check the crypto chat in about 20 minutes. The link will be put there. All right. God bless, guys.